Hello, welcome back. Now for some monsters. Monsters which you have never seen before. Monsters which you can drop into any encounter that you need to make it more difficult, make it unique, strange, otherworldly even, for some of these. Well, let's get cracking with the video. What in the nine hells? The translucent man stopped in his tracks, staring at the large mosaic pattern lying in the centre of the road, the hard black road snaking into the trees. The Jakarta is like a huge spider, but it has no body, just legs connected to a nexus, with a giant proboscis hanging down. It mainly drinks blood. It also eats small rodents whole. Its legs are coated with a thin brown layer of slime. This slime is considered cursed by many religions. The Jakarta hunts alone, its legs posing as small tree branches or bamboo shoots. When a creature passes beneath it, it drops down and rolls its legs around them, stabbing into the creature with its long proboscis. It is unknown what differentiates its gender and where they breed. This is because they truly come from the rotting bark of accursed trees. You can look at the stat blocks below. This creature is all about melee front combat. It'll often strike quickly, surprising people, and be almost entirely out of their reach. It'll go for people with bows and encircle them with its long bladed legs, so that they are at disadvantage for being close, and he is just fine. So, the next is the elusive Mosaic Turtle. This creature can grow to have a shell of 8 feet in diameter, but most are a little smaller, around 6 feet in diameter. The trait these creatures are hunted for is their shell. These shells are decorated with small shards of coloured stone. These stones are given by the 6-legged creatures one to another. The stronger the shade of the stone, the more admired that turtle is for that trait. This swirling pattern of colours grants the turtle the magical ability to shift itself partially into the ethereal plane, allowing it to swim through solid earth and rock. The turtles use this ability to sneak up on their prey, small rodents and the alike, and make itself lighter to bounce back from any physical brunt attacks. The turtle uses his 6 legs to scratch away at its aggressor's armour, then bites into the open areas it's created. When angered, it is vicious. Running this creature has some interesting quirks. The bite damage is dependent on how many scratches hit previously. This makes it slightly more complex, but a lot more interesting for you and your players. It naturally will attack one target over and over again, each round possibly picking another one depending who it's mostly aggressed to. If you wanted to add in more details, red is the colour of aggression with these turtles, so the more red it has on its shell signifies how aggressive the turtle is. And some aggressive turtles might be hunted specifically for the colour of their shell. Interesting thoughts there. Now for the third creature. The third creature is less of one creature, more like a cloud. A cloud of shattered stained glass shards. These seem to be tiny moth-like beings with shards of shattered glass in place of wings. The myth states that these swarms are born when the stained glass of a church shatters. Specifically, a church of life clerics, or possibly even druids, it's believed. These flies often guard their ancient ruins for some unknown reason, and they live off of sunlight. They have a form of hive mind that records magical runes. They can form these runes quickly and accurately, but are much weakened when in darkness. This weakness is not statistically reflected. These creatures are very powerful against other mages. They're not specifically aggressive, and you can have a lot of fun trying out different spells that they know from previous attacks. And now for the next creature. This next one is quite cute. It's a petite pest. It's the Hedgeline. These tiny beasts are like hedgehogs, but they're really tiny and cute and very light. Half dandelion and half hedgehogs, these tiny fae just feed off of being cute. It is simple and perfect as a pet for the party menagerie. They're not even aggressive. And now, for the next one. I'm not sure I want to meet the alpha if this thing is just a beta. The Govau is a panther-like creature, but instead of the back legs, it has 4 long, leathery tentacles, without suckers. And its tail is long, thin, and barbed, a bit like a tiefling's. This creature is fast, and uses this to its advantage. The Govau grapples its prey and runs with as much speed as it can muster. It then forces the creature into the ground, tearing it up against the stones on the ground and rocks and any small thing it can run over, but your face will most likely be smeared 4 to 20 feet along the ground. These Govau roam in pairs, usually. The female is smaller and has a bluish fur. She does not fight, often. The male hunts. His fur is so dark it almost doesn't allow light to escape. Both genders can fight equally well, but their strategies are different. The women often dash in, grabbing one creature, the weakest if it can, and running off until it is dead. The male hunters often run for the least protected and run in circles, holding the rest of the prey in place. The Govau young seem very aggressive, but are almost entirely harmless. An interesting encounter idea for this is finding a large stone clearing, maybe in the mountains, maybe deep in the jungle, and finding huge red blood-like circles smeared into the ground. This would be a great telltale sign that a Govau is nearby, and they might mistake it for some ritual or cultist's thing, some spell possibly, and then they get ambushed by 2 Govau, or maybe 1, considering how dangerous they are. This would be a very memorable encounter, mainly because of its unique take on damage dealing. So, dear daredevils and half-devils, tieflings and turtles, we have arrived at the end of this video. This video has run its course, mind the pun. Sadly, there shall be no more this fine day, but I believe there shall be more in a part 2. But if there is more that you want, for example, spells, I have 3 videos on them up already, and you can watch them there. And please comment any more ideas you have, and I believe that is the end of my video. Look out for part 2.